Good morning. How we doing? It's Saturday. It's 10 o'clock-ish. It's time to get on with what we're doing. It's time to, well, according to the timetable, we are doing, what are we doing today? According to the timetable, we're doing water bottle blast. But, because I can't read the timetable, because I got it wrong, we did water bottles yesterday, when that should have been something else entirely. Today we're going to do core. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. Welcome to a core session. Meh. You don't pay attention to the timetable, you just turn up and do it anyway. It's gonna be fun. Morning, Dory. Yep, hello. Hello. Yes, I just put a post on the page to say, look, sorry guys, I got it wrong. It was a Dory moment. If you know, you know. And if you don't, why the hell not? You're sat at your desk. Okay. We'll have to work out a way that you can do these exercises while sat at your desk. You're going to do it later. Well, good. You do it later. You just do the usual. Check in and tell me when you've done it. And hurl abuse. You haven't hurled enough abuse lately, H. Sorry, no. That sounds wrong. It's like I'm asking people, abuse me! So, today's workout. 7 exercises. Oh, she likes that idea. Yeah, great, thanks. Morning, Julie. 7 exercises. We're going to get 3 minutes to do each exercise, okay? But I want you to do 5 repetitions and then rest for the count of 5, and then do 10 repetitions, rest for the count of 10, and then do 15 repetitions and rest for the count of 15, and then you go back to doing 5, rest for 5, 10, rest for 10, round and round and round, many times as you can. So it's a bit of an AMRAP on one exercise, just doing it on reps instead of anything else. Working top to bottom, side to side. Great! Your warm-up. Usual core warm-up. It'll make sense when we're doing it, trust me. I can hear you all. What? It's too early, Si. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday, we can't be thinking. Easy warm-up. Start kneeling. You know, I'm not actually this short. Knees. Let's give it a twist. Gently turn it back. Control it as you turn round. Whoa. That's good. So we get that twist, we get that turn. Keep one hand in front, just so you can start to wake the waist up. Get the core moving. One more each way. And then one hand on your stomach. Reach the other one up and back. Lean back slightly as you go. But control it as you're going. So you reach back. Come back down. Reach back. Your hips can rock back and forth. That's fine. So as we get here, that arch, your abs are on stretch. Starts to wake things up, let it move. It also loosens off the front of the hip a little bit. Maybe 2 more. And then push your hips back to your heels. Just lie yourself forwards, hunch over. And just drop down into position, get that stretch. You should feel it kind of ease off, stretch off through the lower back. And then back up. So, let's get it going. Let's get it started. Morning, Karina. How you doing? So our first exercise is going to be flutter kicks. So you can have your hands underneath your bum or under your lower back, whatever you want for support. You got 5 kicks, or you could do 5 each leg if you want. This one you might as well do 5 each leg. Then you rest for the count of 5. Then you do 10 kicks, or 10 each leg. Rest for the count of 10. And then do 15 each leg. Rest for 15, and then go back to doing 5 and 5. Round and round and round we go. So 24 minutes of fun. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So I'm going to get 5 each leg. Big kick from the hip. And then I get to rest for the count of 5. And then I go a bit more. What should we talk about? Anybody got anything fun to talk about? Remember, big movement. Your heels don't get down to the floor. Lost count. Keep moving, come on. So once you've done 15 of each leg and then 15 seconds off, count to 15 to rest, you go back to doing 5s. Just over 1 minute gone. It just means you've got to spend your morning counting. Sorry. We're halfway. How are you feeling? You okay? Still in there? Dun, 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 dun. 1 minute to go, come on. Come on, keep moving, keep moving. So big movement from the hip. If it hurts your lower back, you take your feet up. Just a shorter movement, higher up. Within the last 30 seconds, woohoo! Dun dun dun, first one of the day, 12, here we go. Three, 2, 1. Your dodgy hip hurts doing this. Okay, so instead of doing that, your adaptation would be, just lay it back. Just do like a knee raise or like a knee tuck. Just pull it back in one at a time. Just lift it in, pull it back up. Message me, we'll talk afterwards. Next one we're doing, guys, sit-ups. Same concept, 5, 10, 15. Let's go. So 4 sit-ups, all the way up, all the way down. So once you've done your 5, quick rest. Do it again, do 10. Keeping those hands out in front of you. And make sure you breathe. Come on. Once you've done 10, rest for the count of 10, and then 15. Rest for 15. All the time, chin off your chest. You sit up as high as you can, yeah? I'm well aware. Some of you might find it awkward to get into full sit-ups. You might just go for a bit of a crunch and get part way up and stop. You work at your range of movement. We're halfway. Come on. You can do it. Come on, we got this. 1 minute to go. You okay? Tom's joined you and he hates me. Well, hi Tom. You can join a long list of people that don't like me very much. It's okay. For the finisher, we're going to do 98 burpees. 7 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, 1. It's alright, we're not going to do 98 burpees, folks. You got 30 seconds to breathe. The next one is reverse crunch. Hands at your side or hands under your lower back. Knees bent. We're going to roll your knees back towards your hip. Knees to your hip, knees to your chest. Same concept, 5, 10, 15. Work, rest, work, rest, work, rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So knees bent all the time. Your heels come down, they don't quite touch the floor. 98 burpees was a reference to school homework for a PE department, which sucks. Come on. Roll those knees as far back towards your chest as you can. If your hip comes off the floor, great. If it doesn't, great. You could of course keep your hands up as a target if you want. And you get your knees back between your elbows. Come on Tom, you can do these. Bet you can do them better than your mother as well. Come on guys, keep going. So you get your rest, and you go back to the start. Short rest after a short set, long rest after a long set. One minute to go. Come on, we can do this. Nearly there, come on. Hopefully you're feeling it work now, down by your lower abs, down by your hip. Maybe. Maybe. What have we got? 21 seconds to go. Hey, there's a song in there. Anyone know the words to that? Nearly done. 2, One, let's stop here. Okay, round 4 of 7. The halfway point. Russian twists. Russian twists. Lean it back. Now it's up to you whether you do 5 in total or 5 each way, 10 in total, 10 each way, or 15 in total, 15 each way. Entirely your choice. I'm going to go with in total because then you get more sets in. Let's go. So big twist, big turn, and you stop and rest briefly. Turn your shoulders as far as you can on doing it. And if you turn your head round to look back behind you, it lets you turn a little bit further. Woo. Come on in. How you feeling? Don't forget you're leaning back as you do these, so your abs are taking the load. So hold you as you twist and turn. 1 minute gone, 2 minutes to go. So you're not sat upright. Bam, bam, bam. So you do a few reps, quick chance to breathe, do a few reps, quick chance to breathe. We're over halfway through this one, which means we're over halfway through the workout as well. Yay! 1 minute to go. We good? Still breathing, still moving? I hope so. Still with me? Maybe. Just over 30 seconds. Hello, cat. Good cat. One day he's going to talk back to me. "12 seconds, come on." Tom's still going, you're dead. Stop being dead. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Tom. Okay, so the next one of my favourites, jackknife. So the way we're going to do these, start with your knees up, hands up. We're going to stretch your hands and knees away from each other, hands off the floor, feet off the floor, little pause and back up. Control it as you come out, pause, and then come back up quickly. Yeah? Go. So you control it, you've got to keep your back pushed against the floor. So there's 1, 2, up quickly, 3, 4, there's my 5, I get to breathe. Yay! So remember the acronym I use on this one: control, pause, quick, CPQ, still convinced, CPK. So get that pause in the middle. That's what puts the work into the core, that stretch, holding it out. And whatever you do, don't hold your breath. Come on, we got this. That's halfway, 90 seconds down, 90 seconds to go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Stop and breathe, stop and rest after every little block. Get that pause, still hold it out. As you get tired, as you start to feel it more, you're going to get tempted to just snap in and out of position. Don't cheat it. Trust the process, make it work. Come on. "24 seconds to go. Nearly done. And 30 seconds rest. Yippee! Okay. 2 sets to go. 2 rounds to go. Number 6. We're going to do crunches. Nice easy crunches. So palms in front, hands in front of you. Unless you need one hand behind your head for support. Come up, just to get your head and shoulders off the floor. 5 and 5. Let's go. 5 reps, 5 seconds rest. 10 and 10, 15 and 15. When you sit forwards, when you crunch up, let your abs feel like they're squeezing to pull you in. Breathe out as you come up. Breathe in as you lie down. Come on. Little pause, little squeeze when you crunch up. Really feel your abs pulling in to hold you. Squeeze at the top. Back down. One minute gone. Come on, you can do it. Keep going, keep going. If you need a hand behind your head for support, of course you can do that. It's better to do these reps slow and controlled rather than just blasting through them. Just going really, really quick. It isn't actually going to do a lot, it's just momentum, you're rocking. If you come up, you squeeze your back, squeeze and down. It's going to work better. It's far better to do 50 reps slowly than 500 reps fast, okay? Always the way to think of it. One minute to go. "45 seconds. Keep it up, come on. Get your rest when you're supposed to. 20 seconds. Right to the end, come on. 2, 1. Okay. One exercise to go. And you get to lie on your front for this one. Good back extensions to finish off. You're going to have your hands either on the floor, little finger on the floor, thumb up in the sky, or palm facing the ceiling. You look at the floor, you let yourself come up using your lower back to lift you. Your bum might kind of switch on a bit as you go, it's fine. Let's do it. Keep looking down at the floor as you go. Again, that little squeeze at the top, little pause so you know it's working. If you want to, you can bring your hands up with you as you go. And again, make sure you're breathing, because you know, breathing kind of helps. Another option if you want with your arms in between each rep, so make sure you're holding it up. As you come up, you reach forwards, you come back in, you go down. So you lift, reach, and down. How are you feeling? Halfway, 90 seconds gone, 90 seconds to go. Loads of time to get around and do it again. Boosh. You still in there? You still going? 1 minute left. Just over 30 seconds to go. We're nearly at the end. I'm going to take the arm movement out just so I can finish my set of 15 in time, hopefully. Because we've got 12 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's right up. Nice. We made it. All done. So, I want you to start your stretch for your core, actually where we are now. Lying down, on your front, elbows under you, chest lifted, and push your shoulders down. Don't just kind of rest in them. Push them forwards, lift your chest. If you can't feel enough of a stretch off your abs there, push your hands down into the floor, bring yourself up, keep your hips down against the ground. So we can stretch right the way through the front of the abs. Your lower back will feel like it might work a little bit more. Yeah, but that's okay. If it works a bit more, it works a bit more. If still not enough stretch, you bring your hands in a bit closer, really push back, but still, hips down against the ground, yeah? Also quite a good way to stretch the hip flexor at the front of the hip as that drops into the lower back. And then push yourself up and back. We're going to come up to all fours. all I need you to do, push your back up and over, drop your chin to your chest, arch your back, and then roll it back. Roll your hips round, drop your tummy, lift your chest, arch yourself out here, let the abs stretch, and then push back up and over. And then drop it down one more time. Lift your head, lift your chest. And then push it back, hips back to your heels. Slide yourself forward so we can stretch the lower back that last little bit. Drop down low, let it stretch, let it release. And then bring yourself up. Bring yourself up. And we are done. Thank you, ladies. Glad you enjoyed it. So, I've completely messed up the timetable for the end of the week because I'm dory. So yesterday's should have been tins in a bag session is now going to be tomorrow, because we did today's water session yesterday and tomorrow's core session today. So yesterday's session is going to be tomorrow. The next workout we're doing is tins in a bag. It's not as daft as it sounds. We're going to make a kettlebell by putting tins in a shopping bag or in a rucksack. If you've got a rucksack or something that you can zip up and seal, that would be better. But you could still do it with a tote bag or something if it came to it. Okay, so tins in a bag tomorrow, half-hour improvised kettlebell session. Yeah, so you've now got the rest of the day to go and work out how the hell you're going to do it. As ever, any questions, any problems, give us a shout. I will see you in the morning. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.